One day my mother went to get some water from the river below. On that day my father, my white father, took her home to America. And so began a cycle we call hell. Call hell, and so began that cycle we call hell. Call hell. And one day my mother went to pick some cotton from the fields below. On that day my father, my white father, invaded her soul. So don't you know? So began my cycle in the hell, and so began my cycle in the hell, oh, in the hell. And one day my mother went to get that rifle from Daddy's window. 'Cause on that day my father, my one father, oh, one day my mother went to get that rifle from Daddy's window. On that day my father, my white father, tried to sell her son, and I'm her only one. And so began my daddy's cycle in hell. Oh, I'm in hell, and so began my daddy's cycle in hell. Oh, in hell. So we often run for things. Running is a constant thing you do in the modern age. You run to the bathroom, you run for trains, run to catch up with people, you run for luxuries and fitness. Sometimes you run from dogs. Imagine having to run because your life depended on it. No, seriously, you gotta run. And in all running, like in the modern age, there are rules. In the modern age, you breathe through your nose, out through your mouth, heel toe, wear some comfortable shoes. In the antebellum slavery days, there were some rules too. These are some primary rules. When running from your slave master, never run in the daytime, under a good sunlight, in the open field. For obvious reasons. If you are a dark-skinned man running in the daytime, under sunlight, to an open green field, you're liable to get caught. Agreed? Rule number 2, never run, of course, again, from your slave master, to an open field, during the daytime, under sunlight, in a straight line. Might get shot. You better use zigzag. A zigzag fashion, you might avoid being shot, because then they got to catch up with you. If you're running in the daytime, you're going to get caught. If you're running in a straight line, daytime or nighttime, your ass is going to get caught running from a slave master. Also, too, because slave masters will send people to catch you. Mercenaries who think you're like a POW, which you kind of are a POW, you were captured and brought here. But it wasn't really a war. You were kind of either traded or stolen. But anyway, never mind. So, if you are running, again, from your slave master on a plantation, don't run when it's sunny outside through an open field, and make sure you zigzag. And don't never ever run through the forest unless you're going through water. Because then, you know, what happens is that mercenaries and soldiers use dogs, and dogs bite. If you get caught running in an open field under sunlight and not in a zigzag fashion, you're going to get bit. And being bit by a dog after being a slave, that shit's going to hurt like hell. When you're running through the forest, make sure you don't just like run through the forest. You kind of do distracting things like throw a rock to the left, put some bush behind you, because dogs and mercenaries will follow the straight path if you're running in the daytime on the sunlight through a forest away from mercenaries, right? Because dogs, again, if you get caught, what happens? Get bit and the dog shit hurts. So also, when dogs are involved, you run across water. Now, running across water does not mean a puddle or a light-ass lake. I mean, light-ass creek. You want some deep water, because dogs don't like water. Well, yeah, most dogs don't like water. Well, a couple of dogs don't. Well, anyway, hopefully the mercenary's chasing you, and you're not going through open field in a straight line, running from dogs or in mercenaries into our forest. won't have dogs who like to go in water. But if they do, if the water's deep enough, you can then take, like you do in cartoons, you see a little straw out of it, you stay under the water, and you get away from mercenaries who have dogs, and the dogs catch you, they bite you, and you hurt. They go back to being a slave. So, let's review. When running from a plantation, do not run in the open sunlight under a sunny day, obviously. Get some rain if you have to. Try nighttime. Do not run in a straight line, because you might get shot. Zigzag. It's hard to shoot you. Oh, forgot. Don't tell the niggas that you're running. Because if you tell the niggas, even if you don't run under the sunlight, and you do a zigzag, and you go through the forest, and you do distracting things, you wash out behind you, and you go in some deep waters, if you tell the niggas, the dogs will bite you, and you will get caught. Peace.